Oh, the old duffer again. Bedford, handbrake. Finally getting things sorted. We've got all the air brake mechanism working with the foot valve, so we've got air over oil, more modern system, and it's all going to be brand new. But how do I connect up where the old cable would go? Because it originally had a cable handbrake, a huge great lever that come up around your armpit in the cab, which would dispense with that. And we're putting on an air dead man, so no wind, you don't go anywhere. So we've come up with this because it's a funny socket affair. I'll go out and show you. But we've got a spring-loaded piece in here. You can see that on the camera. I can adjust the spring tension. Basically, that's a cup that sits on the back of a little cone. I'll go and show you. And that peg there sits in the other side, so it sort of sandwiches it between the two, and it's all spring-loaded because this thing is only ever under tension when in operation. When you let the handbrake off and the air brake unit moves out, there's nothing on this. It just sits there and does absolutely nothing. It's only when it's being pulled. So I made the pin, I made everything, and he dropped it on the floor. But yeah, I made that pin, and all this is made out of stuff we got in just standard stock. There you go, thrown it all on the floor. That was a bit of 1/2 inch. I just turned down a 12mm, whacked a 12mm hole. So the whole thing, did here on the machines, milled all that out. I'll just get the bits off the floor, and I'll go and show you how it goes on the lorry. A bit of an update on it. So we are working on it, you know, honest. Right, popped outside to show you what I mean. This is a spring brake unit. It's in the no air in it at the moment. It's pulled itself in because there's a whopping great spring in there, so that goes in there very straightforward with our pin in to hold it. But if you look at this here, you've got a cone in there which our brass unit sits on, and then I made the spring loaded piece sits on the back of him. We can adjust the spring up inside, and it just keeps that taut on there because that's handbrake on and that's off. That's all the movement there is in it. So obviously we won't keep, if I leave it hooked up at the moment, I can't move it because the handbrake is stuck on without any wind. But when we charge the tanks up with air, it does work. But all these chambers will all be brand new. The axles have been rebuilt with all new seals and new brake assembly linings. Everything's been replaced. So that's the way I came up with, because obviously as the axle goes up and down, we need a little bit of movement here. And I didn't want a cable or anything. I wanted something a bit more solid and, you know, just a better job really. So that's what we've done with this so far.